I'm Haruhiro Nakayama, 25 years old. Due to certain circumstances, I had to leave my previous company and was looking for a new workplace. I became strongly interested in a stationery planning permission at Akatsuki Company and applied for it. The female CEO, Akine Ono, is 26 years old, and next to her is Keo Takezawa, 24 years old, who serves as the secretary.
I asked several questions during the interview. Your response was clear, and you had a defined version of post-hiring plans. Why did you leave your previous job?
Yeah, actually. Nakayama, you go alone to the business negotiation with Ishino from JoJo Trading Company today. What about Waruda? Pass. For an unremarkable client like Yoshino, Nakayama alone is enough. Yoshino is an important business partner too. Then I'll leave important negotiations to Nakayama. Also tomorrow, take care of driving the president around. But isn't that to be Waruda's job too? Such menial tasks should be handled proactively by juniors, like Nakayama. Well, okay, I guess. Despite harboring frustrations, I promptly handled all the work assigned to me.
Haruhiro, you're quite the hard worker.
Yes, President. He's my subordinate, so I'm glad to see the results of my proper training. Though I barely learned anything from Waruda. But then one day when I arrived at the office, everything was in chaos. President ran off with the company's money. What? This company is finished. I better cut your losses and look for something else quickly. I'm out of here. I have connections. Good luck, Nakayama. I hope you can find a company willing to hire someone who can do only menial tasks. See ya. So that's how the company ended up going bankrupt.
I see. That must have been quite an ordeal.
I hear that at every interview.
Perhaps you shouldn't mention that story. It only shows how you were taken advantage of.
No wonder I've been getting rejected. Will I not be hired?
But I feel for you. No, actually, we value personality here. Then let me ask one final question.
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
What? No, I don't.
I see. Hired.
What do you mean?
President! Don't make hiring decisions based on such trivial questions. Let me ask a question too, if I may.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer, large or small breasts?
Larger ones, I suppose?
Then you can start working from tomorrow.
You can't decide like that.
Let's be direct here. Between a female CEO and a female secretary, you prefer the secretary, right?
No, you like the female CEO, don't you?
What's with these questions? I'm fine with both, actually.
Hired.
Come tomorrow.
Is it really okay to hire me?
Yes, we're not doubting your character. What's wrong?
I also have a question. No, never mind. I'm sorry. It would be mortifying if I mistook someone else's ceiling for yours. Besides, I don't want to mess up this job opportunity by saying something strange.
Here's your employment contract. Sign it and bring it tomorrow.
Yeah. And so, I completed the employment contract signing and started working at Akine's company. What? You two are childhood friends?
Yes, we started this company together.
I used to work at a major stationery company, but under a veteran manager in a stiffening environment, I couldn't utilize my ideas to compete in the industry. So I thought, why not start my own company and drag Kaho, who was job hunting at the time, into starting this business together.
That's impressive. I know this pen. Influencers in the stationery industry were raving about it.
That's right. It's our hit product from last year, the Mercury ballpoint pen. We pursued a smoother, more user-friendly writing experience. Look, even if you rub it right after writing, it won't smudge.
You're right. That's actually quite a stress point.
We designed stationery that addresses these little annoyances.
Well then, Haruhiro, I've sent a to-do list to your computer, so please start working on those tasks.
Yeah. Although there were negotiations and adjustments to handle, there were no unpleasant superiors or suspicious presidents. Moreover, I found myself wanting to work hard for these two.
Haruhiro, you're doing great work. Let's go out drinking for your welcoming party. You're the guest of honor today, so don't hold back.
That's right, but don't overdo it. Our company has a no alcohol harassment policy.
You're totally drunk.
The girl wants to drink despite being weak with alcohol. Sorry, but could you keep an eye on her for a bit?
Oh my, is the president going to the bathroom? Then let's sneak out together.
Where to?
To my place. I have some good drinks.
We can't leave the president.
It's okay. Let's do something fun without telling the president.
That's not okay at all. You really have bad drinking habits.
President?
Kaho, no sneaking off.
I was just joking. Jeez, president.
Who knows what might happen if Kaho gets any more drunk? Shall we call it a night for your welcoming party?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. After that, the drinking party ended, and as we were walking outside together.
Kaho and I live together.
Oh, really?
When she's alone, there's no telling what she might do, so basically, I'm her guardian.
Haruhito, the president is talented but terrible at housework. That's why I live with her to help out.
Oh, is that so? Well, that's unexpected.
Kaho, when you couldn't get any job offers and was struggling, I invited you to join me. Have you forgotten that debt of gratitude?
The president is perfect at both work and housework.
You're being made to say that. Well, these two make for good partners.
No, she's not. Those are Kaho's heartfelt words.
Well, both of you have been drinking, so I'll walk you home today. After that, I escorted them home, but I didn't expect both of them to fall asleep in the taxi. You're both home now?
Haruhito, stay over at our place tonight.
But I can't stay in an apartment with two women.
Haruhito, you're cold. What if some bad person breaks in while two drunk women are here? What would happen then?
You're our strongest security.
Well, they have a point about leaving them in this state. Okay, just for tonight. I never thought I'd end up staying overnight in a woman's apartment like this. The spacious apartment had a spare room, so I gratefully used that.
Huh? Something smells good.
Good morning, Ko.
Why is Haruhito doing the housework?
This is a thank you breakfast. Is Akine awake?
The president is terrible with mornings. If I don't literally drag her out of bed like this, she might never give up. She might never get up.
What a morning person she is. On the other hand, work was going smoothly. About 3 months after joining the company, I'd completely adapted to the company's work. Yeah, thank you very much. Well then.
How did it go?
Yeah, they're quite positive.
That's great. We'll make it in time for the release date. Well then, Haruhito, shall we have lunch?
What? President, you have that much overseas experience?
Yes, to find good stationery. Eventually, I'll have you come along on research trips too, Haruhito.
Huh. Haruhiro. Hey, isn't that Haruhiro? What are you doing strutting around with beautiful women?
Waruda, I just got a new job at the president's company.
There are some strange companies out there.
Still saying unpleasant things as usual.
You know him?
He's an acquaintance, my former boss.
What kind of work do you do there?
Stationery planning.
I see. So we're in the same industry.
Same industry? Where did you end up, Waruda?
I'm at a stationery maker too, at Kabono Corp. But a major company like ours and your weak marker aren't even rivals.
That's just like Akebono Corp. How arrogant.
That's the company where the president used to work, right?
I'm sorry, my former boss was so disagreeable.
You don't have to apologize, Haruhiro. The atmosphere got unpleasant, didn't it? Shall we do something to change the mood?
Change the mood?
Yes, since we're going to get busy soon, why don't the three of us go on a hot spring trip?
And so, the evening at the Hot Spring Inn on the weekend passed pleasantly. Both the president and Ko were good people, and while savoring the joy of finding a good company to work for, I headed to my room and went to sleep. What's all this noise about?
I should be first. The president should yield to our junior. Who do you think got you this job?
What are you two doing?
See? It's the president's fault we got caught. I wasn't planning to do anything, though.
Both of you, come this way. Let me give you a lecture. Even during the interview, please don't compete in such strange ways. While I understand Ko, even Akine,
What do you mean while you understand? You're the one acting like we're strangers who just met.
so you were those two from back then, weren't you?
If you realized, you would have said something sooner.
I tried to say it during the interview, but I thought you wouldn't remember someone like me.
How could we forget? That's right, you saved us from those awful harassers.
2 years ago, while heading my previous company, I'd helped Akine and Ko, who were being persistently harassed by 2 drunk men in the morning. It was so bad I had to call the police. Hey, we just talked to them a bit.
And playing the hero, huh? Let's get out of here.
You left right away saying you'd be late. But we're so glad we could meet again and have a chance to thank you properly.
Thank me?
What kind of thanks would you like, Haruhiro? We'll do anything.
I'll refrain for now. We have important work ahead, don't we?
That's true. It's disappointing, but we can't get carried away before work. So that means it's okay after this work is finished? I heard those words.
It seems I've unintentionally secured quite a promise. After returning from the hot spring trip, we worked toward the release of our new ballpoint pen. Finally, it was released, but our new product is getting buried among Akebono's products. And Nakayama came to see too. Wasted trip. With this many of our products displayed, your company's new product won't sell at all. The amount of display space doesn't matter. Except that this is the difference in power between a major company and a weak one. And make sure these 2 women at Nakayama's place understand the reality, too. This is about the difference in ability between Nakayama and me. I can't let Akine's product stay buried like this. Isn't there something I can do? Akine,
Why are you in such a hurry?
it's about the ballpoint pen we just released.
Yeah, sales aren't good, though the industry evaluation is high. We're small scale and our advertising power is weak, so these things happen.
In that case, why don't we ask him? What I proposed was approaching a stationery VTuber known as Stationery Professor, who introduces recommended stationery products. I thought if we could get him to introduce our product, the promotional effect would be outstanding.
I know about him too, but doesn't he only introduce stationery he really likes? Will that be okay?
With our product, there's no doubt. Let's try asking. Then I contacted the Stationery Professor, but I sent a DM yesterday, but I wonder if he'll reply. He must be busy as someone in the industry. A reply. Excuse me, are you perhaps Nakayama Haruhiro? The Nakayama who used to work at Hayashige? Yeah, but how do you know me? Hi, it's me. I'm Yoshino from JoJo Trading, and I used to do business with Nakayama. Who would have thought the person behind Stationery Professor was a former business partner? Yoshino gladly accepted the request. Apparently, he'd already liked our company's products and was planning to upload a video review soon.
This time it's thanks to Haruhiro.
No, it's thanks to the Stationery Professor.
But Haruhiro was the one who had the connections.
I'm glad something good came out of being at that company. Ah, Waruda. Yeah, there you are. Have you seen the sales figures for the new product?
Just as you said, we weren't even rivals. It was our complete victory.
After learning this lesson, you shouldn't badmouth other companies. Don't think this is the end. Sorry, but this is the end. Damn, you remember that. After that, Waruda stopped bothering us. Rumor has it that his habit of pushing work onto others became an issue, and he was forced to leave his workplace. Akabono Corp was a major company, so they must have had strict compliance policies.
The star of this celebration party is Haruhiro. This hot spring trip is for you. Drink more.
Ah, thank you. I never thought we'd be able to come to a hot spring with employees again. After all they've done for me, I want to work even harder for the company.
In that case, I'll work hard today too.
Kayo, what are you...
I've been teased so much, I can barely stand or sit still. Please leave everything to me. I won't allow that. Didn't I say no sneaking off? I'll have to punish you to make you understand. But President, you look like you're about to sneak off too. This is just how I always sleep, you know. I've never seen you sleep like that. In that case, why don't we both share Haruhiro? That's a great idea. Let's do that.
What about my opinion?
Oh, you don't like it?
Well, it's not that I don't,
Oh, so you like it too. Then we'll give you some nighttime instructions. Please judge which one's instruction is better.
I really can't accept that much care yet. I'm a happy man in my own way, but it seems I'll be at the mercy of these two, the president and the secretary, for a while longer.